Well, hey.
What's up?
Y'all remember us? You think they remember us? We've been gone so long.
Maybe. Who can forget this face?
Who can forget that face? You watch that camper in front of you.
I am. I'm watching everything. I'm multitasking.
Guess what? We're on a fall road trip, and we're taking y'all with us.
I just passed a sign that says see Rock City. We've been there.
We've been to Rock City. We have Ruby Falls and Rock City. We are currently in Tennessee. We've left Alabama, went up into the far corner of Georgia, crossing over into Tennessee, headed into Knoxville, and guess where we're going? Won't get there till tomorrow. We're going to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. On this country.
Oh, you just did.
We just met some incredible people at the rest stop. John went into the restroom. Somebody had put a cane, a very unique, nice cane, and had left it. So he goes back out. He gives it to the guy at the attendant there in the rest center. And then we get talking to the people. They came up and saw it and got it.
Yeah, they
great Christian people.
They were about to leave, and the guy's brother-in-law seen me hand it to the attendant and went and told him, said, I believe that was your cane, more or less. And he told me, he said, I really don't have to have a cane. I don't use it, totally.
Yeah.
And he said, so...
Don't think about it as much.
He said, I don't think about it. And he said, we would have probably left without it had he not seen you give it to the attendant. When he saw you give it to the attendant, he thought it was mine. And so he told him about it.
So he said before we left.
He bought it in China, by the way.
Oh, he did?
He bought that in China, he said. He brought it back from China.
Oh, wow. So it really is a special cane. So we always pray for God moments before we leave home, and we just had our first God moment because he said, do you think the Lord just helped me to forget my cane so we could meet? And I wanted to tell him, we prayed for you this morning. But they were just brothers and sisters. There were 6 of them, 3 couples. And get this, he was born and raised in Lancaster. How crazy that we're going to Lancaster.
7 siblings.
7 siblings.
And he now lives in Alabama.
He lives in Alabama. The sister to one of the other lives in Florida. And so we got to talking, and she had a book written by Amir, the guy that I've been watching on Behold Israel. She was reading that, and so I was telling them that I was teaching Revelation on YouTube. They wanted to know what my YouTube channel was, and John said, go get him a card. And so we just ended up standing there talking, just beautiful people. God moment. He lets us meet each other and encourage each other and enjoy each other. We're going by the Shenandoah River right now.
That would be the Tennessee River.
Well, we're going by the Tennessee River.
In Chattanooga.
And Chattanooga, there's a lot of traffic on that side for some reason this morning. I don't know why, going out of Chattanooga. But usually Chattanooga is pretty crowded when you go through there. You climb up a big hill, a winding hill.
Well, that's the big split off back there. 40 goes
on
up into Nashville.
So, but we are definitely bringing y'all along with us on this trip. We have never been to Lancaster. I'm not sure I've ever been to Pennsylvania. I don't think I have.
I don't think I have.
We will travel all the way across Virginia, and we actually will go across a little tip end of West Virginia, and it's like a little, up at the very top of West Virginia, a little part that comes out, and we'll go across there and then over into Pennsylvania. We don't know how far we're going. We have reservations for the next several nights in Lancaster. We're going to the Sight and Sound Theater. They do a biblical character every year. There's only 2 of the theaters, one in Branson, which we went to when we were there, and Lancaster. When we were in Branson, we saw The Life of Jesus. It's just amazing. they're doing the life of Daniel now here
Is it
in
the life of the book of Daniel?
it's the life of Daniel.
Life of Daniel.
Yeah, it'd be hard to do the whole book of Daniel. I just wonder if any of the I guess the prophecies will be in it. I don't know how they'll do it. He had enough action on his own though. The lion's den and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and all that. He wouldn't bend, he wouldn't bow. So anyway, we're really excited to be going. This needs tightening. I haven't used it in so long. So John and I were packing last night, and I told him all day yesterday I kept feeling like I was supposed to call Mother and let her know when we were leaving, where we're going to be staying, and that I'd call her just as soon as we got there. Old habits are hard to break when you're getting ready to go somewhere and do something, and you've done something a certain way for so long. Heavy traffic and 5 miles. Use caution. So, but yeah, I know that I've really been absent from, I'm sorry for this too, guys. I'll tighten it later. I know that I've really been absent from YouTube a lot, but you know, it's just been a transitional year. It's been hard learning to live life without her. And, some days are better than others and some days are hard. And that first year is just, I mean, I think the second year is going to be hard too, but the first year you just think about, well, we did this, and then pictures come up and all this. And so, but I know that y'all have extended me mercy, and I just, I feel like I've let you down because we've built such relationships. Of course, a lot of y'all are buying jewelry from me on Suzanne's Bling Boutique on Facebook. So that's also listed down below. The jewelry I have on and everything you see is from that. So a lot of my YouTubers buy jewelry from me. So that's, and then we have what we do on Monday nights is called Jesus and Jewelry. And we do prayer time, very meticulous prayer time before we do jewelry on Monday night. So come over and check us out. Go over to my page and follow it, and that way you can kind of see what's going on. No, you don't have to buy anything. There's people that come on there all the time that don't buy anything, and
like the fellowship and stuff.
Yes, they do. So yeah, a lot of people just come on there for the fellowship because we just talk and laugh and carry on. I've had people to come on there and watch for weeks and never buy nothing, and then decide, well, I'm gonna try that, and they start buying it and like it. And so it's more about the fellowship. It's more about being together, sisterhood, and everything else. So, but anyway, we're going to bring you along. I just want to tell you about the special people that we met at the Tennessee Rest area, and we'll be taking you along all weekend, and part of the week with us. I'm excited. I'm excited about sharing the trip with y'all and spending some time with my friends. So many of y'all have written me and just told me how much you love Mama, and I've got an idea for a video before Christmas. In 2 miles you're going to take to the left,
Lane
75.
closure ahead on I-24 East in half a mile. You're still on the fastest route.
I've got an idea. I'm going to see if it'll work.
But everything's going to be alright.
About, oh, they're really expanding this, aren't they? We're fixing to get in heavy traffic. I'm getting off of here, and but we'll be back. We are officially in Virginia, and we're starting to see some color.
We're almost to Damascus.
Almost Damascus. You need a Damascus experience. That's what I was told once by a former employee, that I needed a Damascus Road experience, and I have her to know I did not. But we're there. So if we got off, we'd be on the Damascus Road. We could have an experience. Oh, look at that beautiful barn over there. Some beautiful, let's see. There we go. Yeah, look at that. New barn, old barn. Got the quilt pattern on it. So yeah, this is Abingdon, Virginia. And it is one, look at these mountains. It is one of the neatest little historical towns, which we're pushing to go further than this.
We're in the commercial side right
Yeah,
now.
we're in the commercial side. But we've been downtown Abingdon before, and there is a college there. It's called the George Washington Inn, if y'all want to look it up. It used to be a college. Oh gosh, I don't even know the dates. I'll put it in here if I can remember that. But now it is a hotel, the George Washington Inn in downtown Abingdon. We love the back roads. We love, and that's what we did before because we were not going as far. But we still have several hours to get to Pennsylvania, but we're just going to drive until John gets exhausted and find a hotel for the night. I had to put on some lipstick because the sun was coming in over here. Oh, what? No, that's not it. I was looking pretty rough all my years.
Look at that little barn down there with the silo.
Yeah, I've got it turned on me right now. Dadgummit. Dadgummit, what a pretty barn with a silo. But
a little valley and some trees.
I was like this. My rosacea was popped out this morning when I got up. It just happens for no reason, and it's just, you know, it looks bad. And so the sun was coming in. And I said, "Dang, let me put on some lipstick and cover up some of these, yeah, all this."
No, you said put on some lipstick to distract some of the wrinkles, basically.
I did. That's what I said.
Not to cover them up.
No, put on some lipstick. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, that's gonna be
I need to turn around. I said, let me put on some lipstick to distract from all these wrinkles that I've gotten since I've lost weight. So, you know, fat keeps you pumped up. That's a good thing about fat.
It's like, what they call it?
Filler. It's like filler. And so, yeah, I just don't want to do any plastic surgery. First of all, I don't want to spend the money on it. And second of all, I don't want to be cut on anymore. So it's all good. But look at the lips. Let me turn you back around. All right, coming up on some trees here. That's going to be beautiful. Ooh, another few days, that thing will be gorgeous. This is one of the things I love about Virginia is the rolling hills. It's just beautiful. The houses are just up and down. Virginia is a beautiful state. I'm just telling you. I love coming to Virginia and seeing everything. That's some big mountains right there. It's like you're just driving right into them, isn't it?
Yep.
It is 4:45
It'll be 4:45 their time.
4:45 their time.
Eastern.
Yeah, 4:45. We're coming up on Wytheville, Virginia. So still several hours out. We're just going to keep driving until we see what we're going to do. Good Saturday morning, day 2 of our trip. We're at Walmart. Don't you go all over the world to go to Walmart? You see how good the Fashion Fix jewelry looks. That's the ones that come in a set. You get earrings, necklaces, bracelets. Look at all that. And then I added the coil. It's so good when you're traveling to take Fashion Fix because you don't even have to think about what goes together. So you get 4 pieces for $20 on a Fashion Fix set. But anyway, day 2. We are in Harrisonburg, Virginia. We drove 10 hours. John drove 10 hours. I rode 10 hours. And we had not eaten all day yesterday. So we were trying to just get something quick. We thought we'd go by Wendy's. Big mistake. First of all, it was 7 o'clock. I don't need to eat sandwiches that late because they just hurt my stomach. But I didn't sleep. I'm not used to going to bed early, but I was really tired. We got in the room about 8:30. John went and got him some coffee and a donut afterwards, and but we just had horrible service at Wendy's. The fries were cold. He took them back to get hot fries. They didn't even call him back. You know, typical. If you want a disaster traveling or eating, go with John. So we got to the room about 8:30, and the beds, we always get 2 queen beds because it's just so much more comfortable. And beds were very comfortable. So he turned his light off pretty soon, and I thought, well, I'm gonna look at my iPad for a little bit. But then I was tired too. So by 9:30, I turned mine off. Well, y'all, I didn't sleep. When I'm talking about I didn't sleep, I had restless legs. I bought this magnesium cream to put on the bottom of your feet, and I did that for me and him both. Well, it didn't help last night. The challenge may have been too great. I don't know. But I think I probably went to sleep between 3:30 and 4. Yes. I laid there, and I didn't want to get back on the iPad. I just didn't want to do that. And they say that can kind of stimulate you too. I think I'm on it so much, I don't really think it bothers me. But I could hear him just gently snoring, and I prayed. I got up and went to the bathroom several times. I was like praying, Lord, please help me go to sleep. You know, we got a big day. We're about 3 hours out from Lancaster, and so it is a gorgeous day. I don't know what the temp is. It's cool right now, but it's gonna be a gorgeous day. And I wanted to get there earlier, but you know what? Everything's fine. You know, when you have a baby, you lose your hair right here. You know, that postpartum hair loss? That's what I've lost during the weight loss and the surgeries. And it wants to stick up and wave at everybody. Anyway, I know, Lucy, squirrel. But anyway, I'm hoping that it's so hard to show you how beautiful the countryside is here because when you're in the car. But I have a feeling we're going to have a lot to show you along the way. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here and say day 2. And like I said, it's the sun is shining. God is good. I'm fixing to do just a little bit of Bible study while he's in Walmart getting us some water. And just thankful to be able to do some trips like this with my husband. You know, I guess the older that you get, you think more about things and how blessed you are. And you know, every time I get to do something like this, I feel so blessed that we worked so hard all those years, and God's been good to us. And I told him the other evening, I like to sit on the opposite side of my living room sometimes and kind of get a different look of it. And in the evenings, the other evening, the sun was coming in on the couch, and all the leaves, you could see the shadow of the leaves from the trees. And it was just so beautiful. And I told John, I just sat there and thanked God for my home, for my family, and just everything, you know, just in the simple things of it being pretty and you seeing a shadow in, you know, with the rustling leaves, the little shadows were just dancing. In the simple things of life, I want to praise him for health, for peace, for salvation, for grace, for glory, for grace and mercy every day that he extends to us. I never want to take those things for granted. I think about those people in Lebanon and Israel, the non-violent people, and what they have lived through this past year. We can't imagine that in America. We can't imagine that. But then I know that there's people around us that don't have food to put on their tables. A lot of it is by decisions they've made, but a lot of it is just circumstances of life too. And So I'm thankful. I want to have a grateful heart all the time, don't you? I want to have a grateful heart. I don't want to be a complainer, because you know what? People don't want to be around a complainer. They get tired of being around a complainer, a negative person. If you speak negativity all the time, you can rest assured people get tired of being around you. I want to be happy. I want to be peaceful. It's one of the things I said, and I may have said this on video the other day, I'm not sure. I know John and I were talking about it. As old as Mother's house was, every now and then when I'd be there and we'd be sitting there, she'd say, "Doesn't everything look good?" And I said, "It does." She hadn't really changed up anything in years. The floors needed to be replaced and, you know, things like that. But she'd say, "It's pretty, isn't it?" And I said, "It is. It's pretty." And she said, "I'm just so thankful for my home." See, that is peace and contentment that comes from the Lord. There are a lot of people that are always wanting and grabbing at it, wanting and coveting. Be thankful for what you have. You may not have half of what your neighbors have, but be thankful for what you have. Guys, we like to see stuff like this because it is such a thing of the past. The silos and the old barns, they don't make stuff like that no more. Where are we going? We're going to this big house. Did you know that?
I kind of suspected that. Just saying.
Oh gosh, y'all, there's a house that sits up here. Here we go, up somebody's driveway. They get tickled at us for this. Oh my gosh, what a view.
If you're going to take a look at something, we'll look it up there.
Look at this, y'all, that's old. That is old.
Proceed to the route.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Look at, okay, hold on.
They got circle tracks.
Wow. What a place to live. How beautiful. I'm going to get out. Look at this gorgeous old home sitting here. Can you imagine having a view like this from your house? Look how beautiful. Oh, and I'm sure the camera doesn't do it justice, but look how gorgeous. This is so beautiful. There's a big lake down there. I don't know. And there's where we came when we was taking pictures of the barns. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. Is that not incredible? Y'all, Virginia is so beautiful. Look at this. The valleys and the mountains. Oh my gosh. I'm in love with it. If this is this beautiful, what is heaven going to be like? It's going to be like something that's not even comparable. So, plans have changed. Instead of going straight on to Lancaster, we're taking the scenic back roads and seeing all this beautiful farmland. I want to see some vendors. I don't want to see junk like that. So we're stopped at a few antique stores, and the lady has told us about a place that actual vendors from antique stores bring their stuff here once a year and sell. So we're looking to, I've been looking for me a plate rack forever. And so we're going to go out here and I'll let you know if we find anything good. Well, a lot of people, a lot of stuff. Kind of looks like a lot of miscellaneous junk. I mean, if it's what you want, fine. It's not what I want. I want a wooden plate rack. And I've already seen enough to know they're not going to have what I want. This is not, we did better in an antique store. I thought she meant they brought furniture and, well, maybe not furniture, but nice things out of an antique store. But I'm not seeing it. It's a gorgeous day. It's beautiful, sunny, fun. Just looking for it. but I don't think it's going to be anything that we want. Almost heaven, West Virginia. The Blue Ridge Mountains. We're in Shenandoah Valley.
Yes, we are.
We are in Shenandoah. So we're going to show you some of these pretty places. There's some old home places, and then there's places modern that have been updated.
An old one over here.
But we're going to go down into the historic district. We'll never get to Lancaster. We'll get there sometime tonight. But let's look at some pretty stuff. A lot of them have been restored, updated, which is a good thing. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that metal roof on there. It is such a beautiful place.
It's all right here. This is on the right.
Oh, look here, how cute. Cute. These are all old. Look at these. They've just been updated. Look how cute. Look, John, look at the bungalow. Oh my gosh. John's looking at old trucks and I'm looking at old houses. It's right there.
Yeah, he said them trucks are getting hard to find up here. He said they're all listed.
We're in Trump country. They got their patriotic stuff going.
I think third's a little better.
Yeah. These are old. Yep. Yeah, I was kind of liking where we were better.
Yeah.
Shenandoah River. Look at there. Oh, and you got, there's the dam.
Some kind of, yeah, damn.
Uh-huh.
Probably hydroelectric.
Uh-huh. This is an old
Well,
bridge.
I think we ain't gonna get back to 340 this way, do you?
Not sure. I say drive just a little bit more and then
Yeah, I
we'll
think
see.
we'll have to do a roundabout.
Mm-hmm. In the mountains. You can tell that old farmhouse has been redone. But you can say you've been in Virginia today. It's a beautiful state. How many viewers do I have? Anybody from this area? Shenandoah, Elkmont. Now that's 211. Yeah, okay.
211. Established 1820. You ready for me?
Look at that rock wall. We have gotten on Skyline Drive to see some of the foliage or headed toward it. I don't know how long we're going to be able to stay on it without it running us real far behind. Shenandoah National Park. Yeah.
That's where we're at.
So we're climbing, but I don't, we actually could have gone in Skyline Drive from the other end one of the years we were here, but it was going to be closing and they charged you. But anyway, we're getting to see a little bit of the ridge, and but I believe that we're going to have to get off of it to keep going in the right direction of Lancaster. It's already going to be 7 o'clock. We get there and it's 3:30 now. But this is just one of the things that we love to do. We love just to ride different places, see different things, and we got a hotel room and we got 3 whole days in Lancaster, so we're not taken away from anything there. This has been The most weather perfect day, and look at this scenery. So this is historic section of Sperryville. And one of the things that's so neat, they've got little, there's a bed and breakfast, and these little places have wineries, and on the creek, they've got chairs. You can see it set up from the other road better. They've got chairs set up, and people are out there drinking wine because the apple orchards are big through here. And oh, there you can see, right back in there. Just one little pretty town after another.
And the pool's in, it's got like parking right here. Right here where you got a little pool in.
Oh yeah.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Sperryville Pike. Then turn right.
You can go down. I think this is, I'm not sure. But anyway, you got people sitting down here having a picnic at the creek. These are little houses. These are actually little houses people live in there. Is that thing not gorgeous right there? Look at that porch. There's a brewery. They have a tasting room down there. Look at here, John. Oh yeah, you did the camera over to it a while ago. Look at that tree. That spruce tree is massive. Now I've got to see this place we're coming up on. Looks like it's going to be a biggie.
Canadian geese out here.
Oh, look at the Canadian geese.
I just passed a deer.
Man, they're around that little pond, aren't they?
Almost kind of like an elk in the way. It's a big hairy deer.
I don't think there's an elk. What is that?
Oh my goodness.
Just a regular home? No, well, I wouldn't say a regular home. It's beautiful.
Residential place.
I don't know if y'all can see those trees. They are gorgeous. Look here. Look here. They'll be beautiful next week, won't they?
Yeah, driveway.
Is it a driveway? Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Down a driveway. Oh, but when you got trees this gorgeous, you're just inviting people to come down your driveway, right? Isn't that right?
That's right.
We didn't want to come down your driveway till we saw the trees. I know there's people on here going, oh my gosh, they're crazy.
I think it said Wilmington Farms or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's a horse ranch.
Is it?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Well, they had a picture of it.
And they're not as pretty from, well, they're pretty though.
Well, we're on the inside of them. The
Yeah.
outside is where the sun's
Oh, it's
at.
a horse farm, isn't it?
That's what I told you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
See the
But
horse up out there?
I think there's a house down there though.
We're going to make a little loop-de-loo here.
Loop-de-loo? Oh my gosh, there's a big house down here.
It's going to be a circular drive. But
It needs some updating, their driveway. Yeah, we are. That's beautiful though.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. They're doing work on it.
Yeah. Candle in the window.
Candles in the window. That's beautiful though. Probably somebody's bought it, and look at all that hay out there. How beautiful. But yeah, when you got a driveway this gorgeous, it just says, come down here. It's beautiful down here. Those trees in another week will be showing out.
Yeah, well, look at them. See right there?
Uh-huh.
Can you see them?
Uh-huh.
See,
Oh yeah.
we're on the parts where the sun's not.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, they're prettier
See?
coming back this way. Why is it so solid yellow? It's not even picking up good on the camera. That's gorgeous. Oh wow. Welcome to West Virginia. We've never been in West Virginia before.
Wow, that's wonderful.
West Virginia.
Welcome to West Virginia. So we won't be in West Virginia, but just very short period. And then we're going to cross over into Maryland. And then we'll be in Pennsylvania. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Look at that sun shining down on it. Shenandoah. Isn't that beautiful?
Wade right all the way across it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I don't know why we're in the lakeside. are back in Virginia for just I think a few minutes. I'm not sure. We've ran into some traffic and we're not quite sure why, because it's kind of on the back roads. We're gonna see. Maybe, I don't know. I can't quite figure it out. But I think we're going into Maryland from here. We shall see.
Yeah, because we done went Virginia, West Virginia, back to
Virginia. Yeah, that's
Potomac.
the Potomac River. Yeah. So are we in Maryland? Is this maybe the state line?
Wasn't the Shenandoah River?
It wasn't the Shenandoah. It was the Potomac.
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Shallow.
Isn't that what George Washington crossed?
Yeah. Oh, it said welcome to Maryland. Just then.
Yep.
Oh, we're in Maryland. We've never been here before. So the river.
We've been to Maryland.
I have not.
Yeah, when we went to D.C., we went to Maryland, part of the...
Oh, yeah. Well, we haven't driven in any part of
Yeah.
Maryland. We were on the Amtrak. So I bet
when we went to D.C. and
the sign right here. Here it is. Hold on.
Take a picture of that.
Yeah, I'll send it to Ashley and them. Hold on. So it was the Potomac River, but also we have been in Maryland. We've never just driven through Maryland. Right outside of DC, some of the monuments and stuff, you're over in Maryland. We've never actually driven in Maryland. We're driving this time. Don't you wish we had about 2 weeks with unlimited money?
Oh, yeah.
And we got a wedding we got to get back to. I don't want to say no wedding because the wedding's so important. But we also have grandbaby duties that we got to get back to. No, they're not grandbabies anymore, are they? Grandsons. Grandchildren.
Grandsons.
Yeah. And Riggs will be 8.
Yeah, just a
Couple of weeks. He'll be 8. Red is 11. And Reed is 14. I cannot believe that Reed is 14. Reed won an award the other day. The only one out of his school. He's in a middle school. And Ashley looked, and it's a business. It was a coffee company. What?
Yeah, it was.
And they give out to superior students. And Ashley, now I'm not saying for sure, but she looked back and couldn't find any record where anyone from his school had won it. They may have. We couldn't find record of it. We found it where they had received it from other schools in the area. It was a tremendous award for him to win, and we are so extremely proud of him.
It was, I think it was...
A difference maker, right?
And it was by the faculty that nominated him.
Mm-hmm. So, that's, this is his last year at the middle school. My brain can't even comprehend that he's going to be in high school next year. I don't even want to think about it. If you get a chance to come up into this area, do it. We absolutely love going to new places, and so thankful. So much gratitude that we were able to take this trip. It's just a year of adjustments, and if you've lost someone extremely close to you, you know how that is. And I mean, we're coming up on, before you know it, January the 15th will be here, and that will be 1 year that Mother's been gone. And we had her at Christmas last year, and I never still haven't shown y'all that video, but I probably will getting closer to Christmas. But I had the good sense about me to make family pictures with her, with everybody. I knew in my heart, I felt in my heart that it was going to be her last Christmas with us, just because of changes in her. I had no idea that it would be 3 weeks after Christmas. It's a toughie. It's a toughie. Y'all have been through it. A lot of you have, and you know. And y'all miss her. All the time people write me saying stuff. And as soon as Maddie gets her house in some, shape of order, she's going to let me come and do a house tour so y'all can see the changes she's made. So that is definitely coming. We're in Maryland, and we'll be in Pennsylvania. Now, I don't think I have ever been to Pennsylvania. You don't think you have either, do you?
No, I don't think I have.
Because like he said, we've been over in Maryland several times from D.C. Woo-woo! Pennsylvania, baby!
Let freedom ring. 1681.
Yeah, and then our thing says,
Welcome to Pennsylvania.
I love that our car does that. Yeah, we're in Pennsylvania. We're somewhere we've never been. Gettysburg, next 6 exits. Woo-woo!